No one really knows the true upper limit of a Galapagos tortoise's lifespan because no human observer has ever lived long enough to find out. According to the tortoise itself, the story began with the great-grandfather of today's researchers, and by now, it has already outlived them all. Its massive body is still in remarkable shape, and it seems to fully expect to outlast the current observer too. That's why the Galapagos tortoise holds two crowns, not just the largest land tortoise in the world, but also the longest lived. Most individuals are already past the century mark, living well over 100 years with ease. On average, they weigh around 175 kilograms, about the weight of 2 adult humans. The heaviest ever recorded tipped the scales at 300 kilos, making it a true walking water tank, capable of going months without a single sip. But life at that scale comes with an unexpected challenge: the sun. Their giant shells act like solar panels, soaking up heat with ruthless efficiency. The problem? They release it painfully slowly, like your grandmother's old oven that stays hot long after the fire goes out. If a tortoise doesn't hustle into the shade by noon, it risks being cooked alive. Of course, hustling for a tortoise means only one thing: moving just slightly faster than its already leisurely pace. Shade is a precious resource. The best spots under bushes or rocks can shelter hundreds of tortoises at once, so when temperatures climb, teamwork suddenly becomes everything. Miss your chance to squeeze in, and survival turns into a brutal test of patience, positioning, and, believe it or not, speed. Between February and June, another force of nature takes over: love. For male tortoises, mating season is less of a sprint and more of a grueling marathon. They wrestle not only with their bulk and each other but also with the laws of physics themselves. Every step, every lunge, every attempt is slow, awkward, and muddy, but persistence is written into their DNA. A strong tortoise never blames the environment. After finishing with one female, the male simply sets off again, searching for the next. For the female, the real journey begins afterward. She sets out on what may be the slowest road trip in history, a determined trek back to the exact nesting site where she herself hatched, possibly more than a century ago. Guided by instincts older than modern science, she marches across a landscape that has changed beyond recognition. Humans have bulldozed roads, fenced off fields, and built towns across her ancestral paths. Many tortoises never make it back, trapped by barriers, weakened by detours, or simply exhausted. But maternal instinct refuses to surrender. What would take you 10 minutes on foot can take her more than a month of relentless, grinding progress. Finally, shell bruised and scratched, she reaches the destination. In the dim cool of night, she digs a 30-centimeter pit with her powerful back legs. Into it, she carefully lays around 16 eggs, each the size of a tennis ball. Before sunrise, she buries them under sand, concealing them from predators and the scorching sun. Then, her task complete, she turns away and begins the long march home. The eggs remain hidden for months, quietly absorbing the warmth of the soil until, one day, the sand trembles. Tiny tortoises begin to claw their way out. Each hatchling is fragile, barely a thousandth the size of its mother, but already it carries within it the same improbable ambition: to endure, to grow, and to one day outlast another generation of human observers. And if history has shown us anything, the odds are firmly in their favor.